So house hacking, what is it and how can you get involved with this process? So my name is Dan Frio. I do a report every day to keep you guys informed of the economics behind, well, the markets as well as housing. In today's episode, we're going to talk house hacking. Now, some of you guys might know what this means. I just recently learned it. Yes, I'm an old fella, because in my day, when you were looking to buy your first house back in the 80s, 90s really, you needed to put down 20% if you're buying a house. And if you were buying a rental property or anything that brought in rental income, you basically had to put down 25%. So in today's world, you can get into up to a 4-unit building in many cases with no money down or as little as 3.5% down. How does that work? Well, let's get over to it. If you're a veteran, here's the one thing that drives me nuts, and this is one of the main reasons I did this video. A lot of veterans, only 12% of them out there use their VA benefits. Well, did you know you could buy up to a 4-unit building? Yes, 4 units with no money down, 100% financing. So if you're a veteran out there and you haven't used your benefits, or even if you have used your benefits, maybe look at house hacking right now to be able to afford a house in your market. So the qualifications to get into a VA loan are right on the screen right here. So you can see it right through the top here. You can buy a 1 through 4 unit building with 100% financing right there, up to a $4 million loan with a 580 credit score. So 580 credit score for a veterans, you can buy a 1 through 4 unit, you can buy a PUD, a condo, even a double wide manufactured home. So that's just one technique. Well, you might say, well, Dan, I'm not a veteran. What other options do I have? Well, let's answer that question. Let's go over to FHA. So if you're a first-time home buyer, or you do not have to be a first-time home buyer, as long as you don't have an FHA mortgage right now, you can qualify up to a 4-unit building, 4 units, with only 3.5% down. The guidelines are on your screen, but let me explain these to you. So when you're going through this, the first thing you're going to see at the top is primary residency for the purchase. So FHA requires that the home that you're buying is your primary home. Okay, or at least you're residing in the unit or one of the units in the building. So you can buy a 1 through 4 unit building, a PUD, a condo, or a double wide manufactured home. Okay, what's the qualifications? Well, you can get a maximum LTV of 96.5%. So on the beginning of the video, I said you can buy a house with as little as 3.5% down if you're not a veteran. Well, how to figure that out is to do the financing of a property, you're going to have to finance 100% of it. But in this case, you can only get 96.5%. So that means to get up to 100%, you're going to need to put in 3.5% of a down payment. The loan amount's going to vary by the county and the city that you live in, so we would need to check that out for you. But in most cases, you can get about $1.2 to $1.5 million 4-unit building using an FHA loan. And in some cases, it's much, much higher than that. Like the VA qualifications, you only need a 580 credit score to qualify, and that's basically it. If you go down through here, you can see you can refinance. So if you have a property right now and you're looking to do a rate and term refinance, you can refinance that property with an FHA loan up to 97.5%. Okay, so now the last thing is, let's look at the guidelines. If you don't use either of these products, how much would you really need to put down? Well, here it is. Okay, so if you're looking to buy your primary home and you want to make it a 4-unit building, let's just break it down per units. If you're looking to buy a 1-unit home, in many cases we can get you in that house with only 3% down. But then as you start increasing units, the down payment's going to increase and go up and up and up. So you're looking to buy a 2-unit building? Well, you can get 85% financing. What's that mean? Well, you need to put 15% down. This number has to equate out to 100% at the end so we can pay off the seller of the property. If you're looking to buy a 3 to 4 unit property, 75% financing, meaning you need 25% down. So these are just 2 of the programs, other than these old programs that we're showing you, that you can qualify to house hack using a VA loan or an FHA loan requiring 0 down or maybe as low as 3.5% down to buy that first house for you, to make house hacking, maybe making house a little bit more affordable for you and your family. So if you'd like to find out more about me and my channel, or you'd like to schedule a consultation to get involved to see, can you qualify for some of these programs? Click down below. There's a link down below to schedule an appointment with us. You're going to have a consultation with me or one of my mortgage advisors to walk you through all the products and programs available for you to make homeownership basically eligible for you and your family in 2023. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and hope to hear from you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.